Are you tired of hearing the same old stereotypes about the wealthy and the poor? Well, buckle up, because today we're breaking down the top 10 habits and actions that set the two apart. From their spending habits to their daily routines, get ready to see the surprising differences between the rich and the poor. So if you're ready to see the truth behind the financial divide, keep watching. Today we're going to be discussing an interesting topic: top 10 things poor people do that the rich don't. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to this channel to get more amazing content. Let's get into it. Number 1. Poor people tend to have more kids earlier in life. Children are, in fact, very expensive, but people do not believe it to be true. Due to a lack of education, the environment, and other reasons, raising a child in one of the more developed nations will cost you around $250,000. In general, poor people have more kids at younger ages than their wealthy counterparts. The poor just go ahead with it, while the rich wait a few years until their level of living rises to ensure the ideal environment and conditions for their child to grow. Once the kid is born, they have to fight to survive and advance. Achieving anything more than mere survival is nearly impossible. Number 2. Poor folks borrow money or utilize credit cards for unnecessary expenses. How credit is used by the wealthy and the poor differs significantly. Don't take a loan if it won't allow you to sell the item for more money than the loan would cost you. It's that easy. If you intend to use credit for an investment, then you should only do so. Want to obtain financing for a sizable TV? Don't use a loan to purchase that new ultimate equipment. Don't purchase the new iPhone using your credit card either. Unless you're utilizing your iPhone to create a new app to expand your business, or you're flipping the supreme gear for profit, don't. Instead of putting these products on your credit, you should earn the money first. Number 3. Poor people wake up later than rich people do in their early years. Early on, poor people tend to be lazier than rich people. The aforementioned statement may bother some of you very much, yet statistically speaking, it's true. A person who invested their youth in developing themselves is much less likely to be poor later in life. Instead, don't waste time on pointless activities if you wake up late. You'll eventually realize that you're dissatisfied because you're so far behind what the world wants from you. The paradox is that those who don't prioritize progress in their early years subsequently struggle to make ends meet by working extremely hard. Number 4. Poor folks purchase discounted goods and clothing. Only equities should be purchased when they're on sale. The wealthy are focused on expanding their revenues, while the poor try to stretch or save the little that they do have. Just consider it. People who could afford to pay the full amount don't desire the clothes that ended up on sale. By purchasing items on sale, you simply ensure that you appear to be someone who cannot afford to pay the full amount. Number 5. Before receiving money, poor people spend it. Spending money before you have it is one of the biggest risks you face in life. Your life begins to fall apart the moment you start taking out loans or incurring expenses that you can't afford. You cannot afford something if you lack the funds to purchase it without it having a significant negative impact on your life. Return to work after obtaining it. Number 6. Poor people consume fast food. Health is really important, yet many people in poverty don't care what's in their food, how a truly nutritious meal should be prepared, or even know very little about nutrition in general. The brains of the poor are being bombarded with a lot of sugar and fat that has no nutritional benefit. They're intentionally damaging their bodies, which prevents them from operating at their body's full capacity. If you're not healthy, it immediately affects every aspect of your life. You'll endure physical, psychological, professional, and even romantic suffering. Number 7. A lot of poor people watch TV. If you have time to watch reality television, you're probably not rich. It never ceases to amaze me how much time the underprivileged squander watching pointless TV. If you know whom a celebrity's dating and you watch TV shows every week, it's one of those diversions that hooks you and won't let go. Your life is probably the way it is because you watch too much television, celebrity rumors, and buzz, and provide little value to your life, because rich people only want to be on TV, not watch it. It only benefits celebrities. Number 8. Poor folks don't undergo regular checks. They're physicians. This is a crucial aspect, especially for those who don't have regular health checks. Let's imagine, just by accident, you have a challenging illness. Say you have cancer. If you have routine checkups, this will become apparent early on, allowing for more affordable treatment. On the other side, if you don't, you might not realize it until it's too late. No matter how much money you have, it will cost you and your family a fortune, and you could still lose your life. Number 9. Poor folks don't take as many showers as wealthy people. At first, we believed this to be a made-up tidbit of information, but it turns out to be accurate and astonishingly explains a lot. When you give it some thought, nowadays the majority of occupations are in service-related fields, where successful value exchanges depend on human interaction. People with poor personal hygiene will eventually be less successful than those who do. People tend to have less faith in them, they want to spend less time with them, and all of this has an impact on their personal lives. What specific types of partners are you going to attract if people don't like you and don't want to be around you? The absurd thing is that a morning shower should be the first step to success. Number 10. Poor people hold others responsible for their misfortune. How many people do you know that have some form of justification for their lack of success? Some things are beyond our control, yet you're in charge of 99% of your life. Keep in mind that you're responsible for your life. Your relationships are under your control. Your health is in your hands. Would you like these to change? Go ahead and take action. Living is not what occurs to us and is not as important as how we respond. The poor decide to victimize themselves when anything unpleasant happens, while the rich investigate. They research it to learn what transpired, what caused it, and how can they avoid it in the future. While one takes the role of a helpless victim, the other exploits it as a springboard for growth. Thanks for tuning in to this eye-opening video on the top 10 things poor people do that the rich don't. We hope you learned something new and gained a fresh perspective on the financial divide. Remember, wealth and success come in all shapes and sizes, and it's never too late to start making positive changes in your own life. If you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, stay curious and keep growing.